Welcome to Digital Marketing for Contractors, a podcast for home improvement contractors to help you crush your lead goals and take your business to the next level. Join us each episode as we give you powerful insights and practical tips on the best digital marketing strategies to help you grow your home improvement business. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Digital Marketing for Contractors podcast, the Rewind series. We are revisiting our most popular episodes of all time and giving you the updated 2025 insights.
Yeah, and today we are rewinding one of our oldest and most foundational episodes, originally released in February 2023. It was so old that we were still calling it Google My Business, which, makes me laugh now.
We still kind of do. I don't even think we introduced ourselves, by the way. I am Caitlyn, and I have my lovely and beautiful business partner with me.
Hello, I am Meredith, said lovely and beautiful business partner.
And yes, we are recording this Rewind series. Thanks for tuning back in. We've already done 2. This should be the 3rd. And long before Google officially rebranded everything into Google Business Profile, which we all like, it was GMB. Now it's GBP. Honestly, the amount of change that has happened since February of 2023 has been wild, personally and professionally.
Absolutely. So today we're taking some time to break down what we said in 2023 to tell you what still matters, what's different in 2025, and what every contractor needs to be doing right now to make sure you're keeping the leads flowing.
Oh my gosh. Well, that should have gotten your attention. So what did we say back in 2023 in that original episode? We opened by saying we really want to provide some clarity around the idea of Google My Business, what it is, how it's meant to help you, and the practical things you can do to take advantage of this free tool.
Yeah, and we started with the basics, of course, using the classic example, my personal favorite, pizza. If you search pizza restaurants near me, the first thing you see isn't the restaurant's website, it's their Google Business Profile.
Yep, correct. The listing with the photos, hours, reviews, call now, get directions, all of that. You described it perfectly. We described it perfectly in that original episode. So we said, if you don't know what Google Business Profile is, it's that little box that floats on the right-hand side of the search with hours, photos, reviews. That's what Google Business is. I really hope y'all are still listening. I promise we're going to get to it.
So we emphasized a shift in 2023 towards zero-click searches. That's where homeowners get all the information that they need without even going to your website. Basically, somebody gets everything they need from your Google Business Profile, and they never even land on your website.
It's so important. So this is still relevant. We warned that contractors, you have to have 2 digital homes. You have to maintain your website, and you have to maintain your Google Business Profile.
Absolutely. We also walked through the basics of setting it up, verifying it, adding services, photos, and we spend a big chunk of time talking about posting updates, adding products and services to it, managing your reviews, and making sure that you don't lose access to it. Specifically, if a past employee set it up, your cousin Tanya set it up, whoever set it up, make sure you have access. And that's still very relevant.
It's so relevant. We still see it happening. And that is really what that first episode about GBP was focused on. Yeah. It's one of our most popular episodes. You can still find it. Yeah. You can still listen to it. I still think it's relevant. But what we're going to do today is talk about what's changed.
For sure.
Let's talk about what's still true, because a lot of it still matters.
Absolutely. So data continues to show that 60 to 70% of homeowners interact with your GBP before your website.
I believe it.
Yeah. Your Google Business Profile drives your local presence, which as contractors who have a local service area, you know how important that is. Local SEO is equivalent to your reviews, how relevant you are, your proximity, and your activity on Google Business Profile, and your online NAP consistency, so where your business listing exists. Yep. Make sure it's the same everywhere.
Name, address, phone number has to be the same.
Absolutely. Number 3, reviews are still the number 1 trust signal for contractors. Yes. That hasn't changed at all. Even as consumers, we know we're going to check the reviews before we buy something or we go with a specific company or business. In your Google Business Profile, that's where almost all homeowner reviews live, if not the majority. So having those reviews and having positive reviews, that's crucial.
And y'all, we have a ton of episodes you can listen about getting reviews. So
Absolutely.
go listen to that.
Number 4, still true. You must have ownership and access to your listing.
Yes.
I will say that again. Please make sure you are the owner and you have access to your listing. If you don't know the login, you really don't own your digital presence at all.
No. I think we could go into a lot of detail about making sure you own things. I know we've gone and done an episode about that too. There's a lot of different levels of ownership for the Google Business Profile.
Right.
I mean, we will get access to our clients and we'll be, given like view access.
Right.
You can't do anything with that.
You need edit access, and we need edit access as your agency, but you as the owners, make sure you are the owner.
Yes.
And of course, posting helps.
Yes.
But now it's not really for humans. It's more for Google's algorithm. Yes, your reviews are going to be reviewed by humans that are going to be prospective prospects for your company.
Glad you had to say that.
I'm glad I did too. But really, Google's algorithm is scanning for your posts, not just the content, but also consistency.
So true.
Are you posting consistently, showing Google that you're an active company on the platform?
Yes, we absolutely post on all of our clients' Google Business Profiles. No brainer. You have to do it.
For sure.
All right. So, y'all, we just went through what's still true about your Google Business Profile. Now we need to definitely talk about why we're here, and that's talking about what's different.
Right.
We are 2 weeks out from 2026. We know that Google Business Profile has drastically changed since the update back in 2023. So let's talk about the differences. Google is prioritizing local intent more than ever. What does that mean? So back in 2023, proximity mattered. In 2025, it's basically the number one ranking factor. Google now heavily weighs where the searcher is, where you are, where your service areas overlap, and how often you show proof that you actually work in those areas. Okay, so here's your action step, taking away what you need to be doing. You need to update your service areas quarterly and make sure they match real job locations. You can do that directly in the profile.
Right.
Meredith, what's the second difference?
Second difference is, we told you before, be posting photos, post videos, but now your photos and videos heavily affect your ranking. Authentic job site photos are the new important factor when you're thinking about
videos. Yes.
Yeah, when you're posting any kind of media. So photos and videos, make sure that they're real, raw photos from your job sites. Take a short video when you're on the job site. When people do this and when we do that for our companies, we see higher visibility, more what you call map pack appearances, more impressions and more engagement. So action item, will challenge you to go ahead and upload 3 to 5 new photos or videos every week.
Yes.
And do it directly from the job site. Don't worry about editing. Post those raw, unpolished, and real. Google loves to see that, and so do your customers.
And if you listen to our last episode about branding, I mean, this is a theme that we're going to keep saying. Please just take the video. When you take the video, don't only upload it on social. Please just upload it to Google Business Profile. Yeah. Done and done.
For sure. Okay. Difference number 3. What do we got?
Difference number 3. Your GBP messaging is now mainstream. What does the word mainstream mean? It's everywhere. Remember when messaging was optional and half-baked? Yeah, we do. It's not anymore.
Nope.
Homeowners expect to message contractors directly through GBP, like texting. Mm-hmm. And if you don't respond quickly, Google will label your business as typically slow to respond.
Nobody wants that.
You might as well have a horrible set of reviews.
Yeah.
I know that would turn me off from messaging somebody.
Yeah.
So if you haven't done so already, please turn your messaging settings on and assign an internal role. Who's going to respond to your GBP messages? I'm not saying you're going to get 1 million. It's not like this dedicated job position, but somebody needs to be able to get an alert, which you do via email. This person messaged you, go and respond to them.
Absolutely. So Next difference we want to talk about is,
I hate this one.
I know, Google is cracking down so much harder on violations. In 2023, we warned you, don't get cute with your business name. Google will disable your profile instantly.
It's the truth. It's still the truth.
It really is. And those changes are really hard to get past the block that they put on you once you've done it. So, unfortunately, 2025, it's even harsher. We've seen businesses get suspended for all kinds of things. A couple of those, you're adding service keywords to your business name, thinking that's going to help with SEO, switching your address up, inconsistent NAP listings, too many category changes on your GBP, too many owner or admin user changes.
Yes.
Or I know, too many reviews, but not just too many reviews. It's when they come in too quickly.
All of this is true, y'all. We've seen all of this happen.
All of it. So getting a bunch of reviews back to back to back, it can look suspicious to Google. So,
and it is.
It can look fake. It can look like, hey, I just paid a bunch of people to give me reviews.
Yeah.
It's not authentic. Google is honoring authenticity. So
I think that's a really good point. And I think, I'm not trying to sound like, an oxymoron, but like, you have to get reviews. You have to post content. But we're talking about going in and like physically changing your listing information.
Right.
Like, don't go in and change your business name. Don't go in and change your address 100 times. Don't go in and change your categories. Like, it's a lot, but you do need to post. You do need to get reviews.
Right. And we do have clients, and there are many companies that will change locations. If you're working with an agency, make sure you're talking to them about your location change. If you aren't communicating that, things aren't going to get updated. So just a pro tip, make sure you're communicating if you're changing your location. You're not going to get penalized for changing it if you actually move, but just be intentional about it. So if you want an action item out of this, once a quarter, go ahead and audit your Google business profile. Make sure you have the correct business name. You have a stable address. You're not moving it around. You have a consistent service category list. And let's not change anything weird on your profile. If somebody on your staff has access, let's try to limit that. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it consistent. Google appreciates that.
Difference number 5. I mean, it's been 2 years. There's going to be a lot of differences.
Oh, for sure.
Google Post, which we were just talking about, are now tied to your ranking relevance. So you may not we're sitting here like saying address, put photos, put videos up, make sure your services are correct, make sure your phone number is correct. Down below on your Google Business profile, there's an option for post, and a lot of people just don't even see them. Google sees them.
Right.
So it was nice to have. Like we said, you have to now post. Whether I'm telling you somebody's going to see them or not, Google is going to see them, and they're going to use them to understand what your services are. So make sure your posts are containing product brand names, your service types, neighborhoods, zip codes, you name it, are all going to help with ranking. So again, we do this. It's a no-brainer. Post 2 to 3 weekly updates on your Google Business profile, which, by the way, you can schedule ahead of time, about product manufacturers, services, local neighborhoods, real job stories.
Absolutely. Difference number 6, the map pack algorithm. Now it's rewarding activity frequency. So, the phrase set it and forget it, that doesn't count anymore. Google does not reward that. Google is prioritizing GBB profiles that are showing consistent activity. So that means posting. That means
we're like, do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it.
But I know, but it's not like a high volume,
right?
But it's just consistency. If you're showing consistent activity, like we said, 2 to 3 times a week posting,
right?
And also posting different kinds of content. Post photos, post videos on the job site.
This is important.
Yeah, make sure that you're responding to your reviews.
Yes.
There is nothing worse than getting an amazing review and then nobody acknowledging it.
Yeah.
Google wants to see that activity, and responding to reviews, even if they're negative, you have to respond to those too, and do it in a professional way. whether it's positive or negative, a response is critical, and Google will see that as active and responsive, which it will reward. Another one that you may forget to do, easy to forget, is your hours on your profile. Update those around the holidays. The more accurate your business hours are, the better. So keep those updated.
And Google will email you. If you are the owner of that profile, you are going to, or even a manager of that profile, you are going to get an email. Is this business open for Christmas? So go click in there. Don't ignore the email and just do it.
Yeah. Basically treat your Google business profile like another one of your marketing channels that you check in with weekly. It's not a static listing anymore. This isn't 2023. It's almost 2026. So let's follow these new best practices. And I think we got one left.
I don't believe it. Difference number 7. The review velocity and quality matter more than total count. Let's talk about what that means. This is probably going to be a shock. Google cares less about 1,000 reviews, and Google now cares more about, are you getting new ones? Are you getting reviews?
Yeah. Okay, I got 1,000 reviews, but the last one was in 2024.
Yeah, you're not a real business.
Okay, so I would rather have 100 reviews and they're coming in every month.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yes. So keep getting new reviews. Are your reviews detailed? Y'all, I can't say this enough. Yes, getting a review relevant is, of course, important. If y'all can get your customers to just go into detail and name somebody, talk about, what was specifically done.
I think a lot of our clients do rewards for installers when they
100%.
do a leave behind card to mention them in the review, what the service was.
Yes.
This is a great way to meet this requirement.
100%. Yeah. So within that detailed review, you're actually listing what services were, coming in. And if we didn't say it once, I'll say it again. Are you responding to those reviews? So I know Meredith just said, a couple reviews a month. 1,000 reviews isn't the most important thing, but if y'all can get 4 to 6 reviews per month, steady, not in burst, you're going to be super successful, and Google's going to love to see it.
For sure. And we want to make the all-knowing, all-seeing Google happy. We all know that.
All-knowing, all-seeing.
So if you are going to take away one thing from this episode instead of the 75 that we just listed,
I liked recapping what happened in the past.
Let it be this. Your Google business profile is now your digital storefront.
Yes.
It is critical. So almost more than your website, more than your social media, more than your ads, your Google business profile is your digital storefront. Treat it as such. So, Caitlyn, what are the 2025, soon to be 2026, GBP must-dos?
Yes. We'll rename this because we're going to post it on our website.
2026, baby.
So you get 2026 GBP checklist. Number 1, you're going to upload 3 to 5 photos or videos weekly. Super easy to do.
Okay.
Those are not as posts. Those are just where you can add a photo to your profile. You are going to turn on messaging and you're going to respond fast because that's a lead. Mm-hmm. You are going to ask for 1 to 2 reviews every week. And I'm telling you guys, if you might be listening to this, you're like, I'm too small. I don't get 1 to 2 jobs. I don't have that. Go back and ask people from
those satisfied customers.
Yeah, the Wayback Machine, and ask them. That's super healthy. So now you're going to also make sure you're posting 2 to 3 updates a week is, some kind of wonderful. If you post once a week and you're including brand names, you're including neighborhoods, you're calling out services.
That's going to be a lot more detailed and a lot more consistent than most of your competitors.
Correct.
I guarantee you.
Correct. You're going to audit your service areas quarterly. Just make sure, you're not saying that you serve in an area that you no longer do.
Or if you're growing and you have new service areas.
That's ideal.
Let the people know.
You have to let people know. Google is not just going to know. You're going to respond to every review. I feel like I already said this, but you have to, no matter what, the good and the bad. You're going to make sure you own the listing login, please.
Just go check
You're the owner. You're the owner. You're the owner. You're going to use categories correctly. That's something we didn't go into too much detail about, but that's another part of your profile is categories. You're going to use that correctly.
Yeah. And, this is an 8-point checklist. Nothing crazy.
It's not.
If you check these boxes, you're going to outrank like 90% of the local contractors in your area. So let's get an easy step up. We have the checklist. You can follow it. Where can they find it?
Oh my gosh. It's so easy to find, and it's a free download, which is even better. So you're going to go to our website, fatcatstrategies.com / you guessed it, GBP.
How are we going to remember that?
I don't know.
That's a hard one.
So our website, / GBP.
Perfect. It's got everything you need, all the things to fix, what you can ignore, and very importantly, how to avoid account suspension, because that is not a fun process to have to undo.
No, and it does happen more frequently than we'd like.
It does.
I have another, little thing for
Plug?
you guys as well. Plug, I guess
Yeah.
is the right word.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and you're like, gosh, I'm just struggling to get reviews. I don't have time to do it. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
We have a solution.
Yep.
Fat Cat Strategies has a service called Review Boost. You can check it out and learn more. Again, at our website, fatcatstrategies.com / one word, review boost. And we will help you get more reviews at a pretty low cost.
Yeah. No. And they're authentic. They're good.
They're real. There's nothing sketchy about it.
No bots here. Mm-mm.
I'm going to let you kick this one off.
All right. Well, I just want to thank all of you for listening, for joining us in this episode of our Rewind series. Like we said, GBP has changed a lot since 2023, but it remains one of the most powerful tools you contractors have in your toolbox, next to the wrenches and drills and all of that. So
she went there.
Make sure you're taking advantage of it and make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah, please subscribe because next week we're going to drop another Rewind episode, the best of the best. So you don't want to miss it.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Digital marketing for contractors is created by Fat Cat Strategies. For more information, visit fatcatstrategies.com.